Pearly Things, does in fact work for or with the Daily Wire. Now, does she pull a paycheck? Is she getting employee benefits? Let's count the ways we can take this as literal as possible. So Rollo's not right. He can't possibly be right. Okay.
Oh, does she get a paycheck from them? Oh, all right. Let's take this so literally. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, you think she has to get paid to work for them? What? You guys are so autistic. You know that? You guys think she has to actually get paid by them to work for them? Come on. What? Stop being so literal, okay? Come on.
Men have to decide for themselves.
I think you're skirting the issue.
I think that men are tired of being told what to do by women. So I think every man has to decide. Do you disagree that every man should decide for himself what makes sense in his life?
I do. I think men ought to do what's right.
Okay. And you know what's right.
I hope I do. I hope I've cultivated my faculties of reason and moral conscience to such a degree that they can correspond with God's grace and basically lead me right. Yeah.
Oh. I mean, it almost sounds like you're playing God.
No, but I hope that I'm cooperating.
But she is so dumb. She's not a Christian. She's never read the Bible before, ever. There's no shot this chick has ever read the Bible in her entire life. She just uses Christianity as a virtue signal and nothing else. She has never read the book before. You cannot sit here and say that repeating what the Bible tells you and repeating what you believe God wants you to do is you playing God. If he's sitting here telling you, hey, the Bible says that this is a sin, and so therefore I say that I'm not going to do it, and I tell other people not to do this as well. She turns around and says, oh, well, it sounds like you're playing God. You have no idea what Christianity is about at that point. You have literally no idea how sin works or any of this shit. You are f***ing. What is wrong with this?
With God. And I'm a rational creature made in the image and likeness of God.
Okay.
And that fact is borne out in my reason, which is what we're supposedly here to do. And the fact, Pearl, that you keep backing away from using our reason to come to certain judgments about how men ought to behave and about good and bad and right and wrong seems to me a denial of what is basically the premise of any conversation, which is that we can know something about reality and come to conclusions about it. And I think you do come to those conclusions, but then you evade the responsibility for it by saying, I just tell men to do what they do.
No, I think that facts don't care about your religion. So I think facts don't care about the way you feel about them.
What do you think a fact is?
I think that
What do you think a fact is?
that women are paid to leave marriages. That's just a fact.
I thought
Yeah. And so, I mean, that's just a fact. And the way you feel about it doesn't change the way it is.
Actually, the way that I feel, which I like to think I have a
Facts don't care about your religion. That's pretty good. When she's talking to a Daily Wire guy, that's pretty good. Wait, isn't Pearl? Did she sign on to Daily Wire? I remember there being rumors about it a while ago. Did she sign on to Daily Wire? Pearl Davis fired from the Daily Wire 1 week ago.
Percy, what is the new Pearly Things news? She did work for the Daily Wire, or she did not. She was fired from there. See, we don't know about this. Okay, Max, let's see. Let's begin this drama and I did ask Pearl.
Why do people think she worked there though? Like
we're about to find out.
I think people on the internet like to assume a lot of things and make up a lot of fanfic.
I remember about 3 months ago they said that they were offering Pearl a job.
I mean, I never thought she worked there. I mean,
Where did this rumor start? Okay, so here's Jeremy Boring, head honcho at the Daily Wire, saying, I can 100% confirm Pearl does not, in fact, work for or with Daily Wire today, or yesterday, or ever. I have no idea about the rest of this because I don't know Pearl or employ Pearl or concern myself with how Pearl runs her affairs. I'm sure we've coordinated logistics for her debates.
Oh, okay. So Rollo Tomassi tweeted out, I've 100% confirmed that Pearl does, in fact, work for the Daily Wire today. She also farms her tweets and Instagram out to her handlers. I'll be providing receipts on my show tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And then there's readers added context. Daily Wire's CEO Jeremy Boring has confirmed that Pearl has never worked for the Daily Wire. Okay, so
now I have to sort of clarify things. I posted a tweet. This tweet was last night.
He's got a new studio. This is pretty. I like this. This is dope looking.
Actually, and now it's kind of exploded. I should go and look at it. Let's go and see how. I'm gonna look at it on Twitter. I posted this last night, and I basically said I've got receipts. I do have receipts, but you have to understand that there's gonna be a build up to this. And let me see if I can find it for you here. Okay, I'm not gonna really put this on screen because you can go find this on Twitter if you want, but I'm just gonna read it. Where did I put that? There we go. Oh, so Jeremy Boring of all people got involved too. Do you know what Jeremy Boring is? He's like one of the main partners in Daily Wire. Jeremy,
His title, I believe, is God King.
you need to be very careful here because I have people. Where did it go? Here we go. All right, so I put this out last night. It's 15 hours old now. I've got 100% confirmed that Pearl.
I feel like Ben Shapiro would not take such a chance with her in his media company. She is such a risk and obviously not particularly bright either. Well, I mean, dude, first off, they offered a job to Candace Owens, and she's been working there for over a year. 2, they offered a job to Steven Crowder. So I don't, with those two combined, you pretty much get Pearl Davis.
Pearly Things, does in fact work for or with the Daily Wire. Now, does she pull a paycheck? Is she getting employee benefits? Let's count the ways we can take this as literal as possible. So Rollo's not right. He can't possibly be right. Okay.
Oh, does she get a paycheck from them? Oh, all right. Let's take this so literally. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, you think she has to get paid to work for them? What? You guys are so autistic. You know that? You guys think she has to actually get paid by them to work for them? Come on. What? Stop being so literal, okay? Come on.
Well, I've got receipts for this one, and I need to sort of give you the background as to how this happened, okay? And the reason why I was kind of like fluffing up James Sexton here is because James is actually involved in this too, okay? So before I dive in here, let me give you the preamble of all this. So here's the preamble for this. Where'd we go? This was a really good one. I'm gonna throw this one up here. This is Piers Morgan, by the way, okay? So Piers Morgan's people reached out to me. When was this? This was back on, when was this? This was about 10 days ago. How many days ago was this? I was happy as a pig and shit when I saw this too. I was like, oh man, this is great. I'm finally, Piers Morgan is like, their people are reaching out to me. Let me see where it is. Here we go. Now I'm gonna blow this up a little bit. Hi Rollo, hope you're well. I'm Kieran. Aren't they all named something like that in the UK? From Piers Morgan's international show. Yeah, I know who Piers Morgan is. Thanks. Piers Morgan Uncensored, the world's most watched current affairs show. Is it really? I'm reaching out because I came across your work and I was hoping you'd be interested in joining Piers for a debate about men in the 21st century. With a question mark. Well, absolutely, I would be. I've only been calling out your bullshit for, I don't know, 4 years now. I think our viewers would be interested in hearing your perspective on a number of issues. They never tell me what those issues are, but I'm used to that because this is exactly the same bullshit that the producers on Dr. Phil pulled when they asked me to be on the show. Got it. We have more than 2.4 million YouTube subscribers. Okay, that doesn't impress me because Tim Pool actually probably has more than that right now. We have over 600 million YouTube views. Still doesn't impress me. What I want to know is what your impressions are, what your impression rate is, what your audience retention is, and your CTR, of course, and what is audience retention, impressions, and CTR. Fastest growing broadcast YouTube channel in the world. Fastest growing. That's arguable. 69% of our audience is aged between 18 and 44. Cool. I'll take it. 21 plus million likes on TikTok. Yeah, you're that definitely. All of those are vanity metrics, guys. Kieran, if you're watching, those are vanity metrics. I want to know click-through rate. I want to know impressions. I want to know the click-through percentage. And then I also want to know what are your analytics? That's really what I'm more interested in. All of this stuff, it doesn't impress me because I know how YouTube works. Our shows tapes weekly on Monday and Wednesday between 11 a.m. Eastern time and 2 p.m. Eastern time. We'd be happy to organize an interview on a day that works for you. Hope we can make it work. All the best. Yada, yada, yada. Well, there you have it. Okay, good enough. So let's pull that out of there. That was about 2 weeks ago now. And when I got that, I passed it to Mike. I passed it to just a few select people that I thought would really like that. But like, I'm always cautiously optimistic about these things because prior to that, about 4 to 6 weeks ago, I had the people from Tim Pool reach out to me, or one of their girls who does the booking apparently. And I don't know if this is for a fact or for real, but she has this in her bio anyways, that she is the I don't know, the content talent scout. I don't know.
What does Piers Morgan inviting him on have to do with anything? I thought there was going to be something in the email about Daily Wire or Pearl or something. What the hell? What is this like long roundabout way he's about to take to try to tie like 50 different things together to say that she worked for the Daily Wire?
No, for Tim Pool. And she hit me up and she said, hey, I want to get you in DMs. Can you, do you want to be on Tim Pool? And so I'm not going to show this to you because I don't like to put out DMs, but I can read it to you. Where did it go?
Let him cook.
So, where'd she go? See if I can find this chickadee. I have to give you the names because people are going to go, well, who was it? That wasn't who you thought it was. Well, okay. Well, you're going to have to sit and hold your water for a little bit. They're shorts and everybody gets, some sort of pat on the back. They get their cheap, worthless engagement, well, soon to be worthless engagement. And I think Brian's pretty much been able to pull this off pretty well. So you'll have to forgive me going in. I've had, Lisa Elizabeth from Timcast kind of like and tease me a little bit, right? Here, I'll give you an edge. Then I get Piers Morgan's people, Kieran, whoever his name is, wanting to have me on. And nothing really panned out from that. That was like almost 2 weeks ago that came in. Well, there's one more. one more offer came in, and I was floored. So I have to read this to you. This is how floored I was. So where'd it go? No, not that one. We'll come back to that. Hi, my name is McKenna Waters. I'm the associate producer for the Matt Walsh Show at the Daily Wire. I'm fucking goddamn, man, jackpot. We would like to invite you to join a panel to discuss the issues of marriage. I will add the details of this panel below.
I bet you all of these are coming from Brittany venting. Every single one of these emails are coming from Brittany venting.
Which never materialized. Please let me know if you would be interested in attending. The location, Daily Wire Studios in Nashville, Tennessee. Gee, I wonder if they pay for transportation and hotels. Patrick Bet David. Let's see, March 11th to March 12th. I could even do that. I was even available. I would be happy to fly from Las Vegas, Nevada to Nashville. No problem. Ready to go. Other invited panelists, James Sexton and, lo and behold, Pearl Davis. Host, Matt Walsh. Man, this sounds fucking awesome. Doesn't this sound fucking great? This is fucking cool. Watch this. So this came to me at in the morning. So I know it says 2:46 at the top there. That's when I got the actual message. Let me tell you why. Because when this was on Wednesday. So I got this email on Wednesday. Now, I was moving my mother-in-law into my house in Reno because she's caretaking our house while I'm down here in Las Vegas, right? So I'm moving her and everything around. It took maybe 3 or 4 hours. She doesn't have that much shit. Then I got this at 2:46. I'm like, fucking hey. And I instantly replied. So I said, yes, I would love to do that. Let me know when and where. Give me the logistics. Give me the details. I'd be happy to do that. And the original email was sent at 10:45 in the morning on Wednesday morning. I'm like, fuck yeah, no problem. Let's do this. And of course, you even with Pearl being on there, I probably would have run her up the flagpole, but I'm going there primarily because I want to be on there with Jim Sexton. I'm like, fuck, we can be on Matt Walsh. So I know we're walking into an ambush, but if I'm there with Jim, I know we can really make a dent in this. We can really do something really good. Finally do something, significant with these fuckwits, right? Cool. Well, that's not how they work, and that's not how fucking Pearl works. So here we go. At 2:46, I shouldn't say that, about 2:30, I respond. So let me set this up for you. I get the email. It comes in at 10:45 in the morning. I respond to it at 2:30 in the afternoon. So you're looking at like what? Let's round it off. So 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. 4 hours. 4 fucking hours. Like I said, it didn't take me that long to move her. I send back a reply. I said, yes, I'm ready to go. Let's do this, baby. I get this instead. The Daily Wire panel invitation. Hi, Rollo. Thank you for your response. Unfortunately, since the time I emailed, I actually filled the slot. Oh, darn. That you would have been in. Sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you for your considerations and reply. Best. See ya. Love ya. Mean it. Okay. Damn, McKenna. Sorry. I guess in the 4 hours.
Dude, this guy's leaking fucking emails over what? Just to say that Pearl worked for the Daily Wire? What the fuck is happening here? What? He's so weird, dude. He's leaking like all of these fucking emails from all of these big production companies. Just to say Pearl worked for Daily Wire? What is happening?
That it took for me to reply to this. You filled that slot. I wonder who could have been that person that they filled the slot with. Well, one thing that you guys don't know is that Jim Sexton and I we're besties, man. We just, kind of giving each other back rows. We're just like, we're cool like that. He's a good dude. I'm a good dude. I've known Jim for quite some time. In fact, when Jim went on Soft White Underbelly, I reconnected with Jim. I know we hadn't talked in a while, Jim. I'll give you that. We reconnected. I was it was just after my daughter's wedding in August, and it was just after the whole Brittany Venti blow up, right? And I'm like, fuck it, let's do a show. And it was the first time I was in Tahoe, and I was at the rental place in the Tahoe Keys. Fantastic place, great place to do a podcast. I said, you know what? I'm going to just see if Jim wants to do a show. He did. And so we talked about divorce, and it's actually one of my best watched shows. You can check it out right now. I think it's up to like 150, 200,000 views right now. So I'm looking at this. I'm going, this doesn't fucking smell right. Only 4 hours? That's all. That's how long it takes. You can just say, hey, well, we'll wait for him until he gets back to me tomorrow.
What up, Philly?
Like, what if I was doing a podcast? What if I was doing another show somewhere and I wasn't able to get to McKenna later on? Like, what the fuck? It's 4 hours. I'm like, this doesn't smell right. So I call my good friend Jim because I have him on speed dial. I could go talk to him right now. In fact, he was just chatting here just a moment ago. So I talked to him and he goes, this sounds a little sketch. And I go, what do you mean? And he said, well, they sold me on this show because they said you were going to be on the show. And I'm like, well, damn, that's very peculiar. And
it could be that, so him and Pearl have beef. Last I checked, they've been back and forth. From 1 minute they have beef, the next minute they're good, then they have beef, then they're good again. So I'm not sure, but it could be that Pearl said, I'm not going on with Rollo Tomassi. I'll come on, but not with Rollo Tomassi. Pearl's channel is way bigger than Rollo Tomassi's. Rollo has 177,000 subscribers. Pearl has, what, a couple million? 1.99 million. So 2 million subscribers. She only has 50 videos on her channel now, dude. What the fuck? 50 videos. What did she do with all the others? What happened? He actually looks kind of cute there. What the heck?
Are we live? All right, what up, guys? Welcome to the Just Pearly Things YouTube channel, and welcome to another episode of Pearl.
They've really done well finally, like getting the lighting right in here and like making her look like a normal person. Normally, her lighting is the fucking worst, dude. Normally, her lighting is horrible. But they finally, like, this is good. This is so much better. They have the worst lighting people of all time. Like, truly. They have the worst. Most of it's botted, in my opinion. She's not botted. The thing is that most of her views come from YouTube Shorts. And so it's the Shorts that have gotten her by far the majority of her subscribers. Like, when you look at her videos and everything, they're all over the place. This one was posted a day ago, has 7,000 subscribers, or 7,000 views, 12,000 views, 100,000 views, 22,000 views, 9,000 views, 9,000 views, 24,000 views, 11,000 views, 6,000 views, 22, 7, 67, 8, 11, 6, 5, 8, 50, 12, 17, 32, 48. Like, dude, they are all over the place. The fact that you have some that are getting 12,000, 7,000, 8,000 views, and then others that are getting 200,000 views, 136,000 views. Like, these are all over the place. That is wild. But her shorts do really well, and they always have. She's always had like shorts with millions of views. This one has 20 million views, 15 million views, 13 million views, 12 million, 16,000. Whoa. Oh my goodness. What the fuck? Yeah, they just deleted like 90% of her shit, dude. They just deleted like everything. Like, to only have 50 videos on this channel, my channel has 823 videos. Oh, we hit 1 million. We hit 1 million. This channel now has over 1 million views. We had to have hit like 3 days ago. Yeah. 3 days ago, hit 1 million views. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, they're like, it's likely that they're going to bring Pearl on over him, considering the reach that she has.
I said, do you know who they're replacing me with, or who they filled the slot with? He's like, no, they didn't tell me that either. But I wouldn't have said yes to just go on with fucking Pearl. I wanted to be on there with you, because he knows as well as I know that Pearl makes off like a fucking bandit clout wise if she gets on with Jim Sexton, as she's been trying to do since August of last year, when I had Jim on in Tahoe and on that time. And he's now, granted, since then Jim's become kind of a hot commodity. So James Sexton, divorce attorney, he's been on let's see, he was on Lex Friedman, he was on
Wait, James Sexton? That's the guy that I was on with last week. Wait, is he really that big? Oh my goodness, he was on fucking Lex Friedman. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. I was on with this guy last week. I was just fucking around with this guy. He was fucking around the whole time. We were all screwing around. They literally kicked him off the panel at one point. Like, I thought this was... I'm gonna have to cut some videos. That's what I'm doing. As soon as I get off here, I'm cutting some fucking videos with this guy. What the fuck?
He used to have a spot on Steve Harvey's show, as a matter of fact. He's he's a good dude. He knows his shit. And I think a lot of people would like to have him on the show and really kind of take him to task, but they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to get him, right? And particularly not the Daily Wire. So I think really what the Daily Wire wanted was they wanted Jim. And I think what happens here is Pearl is the one who is engineering all this. Now, I smell a rat, but I don't have any proof until last night. So I'll just bring this one out here. Here's my proof from last night. This is from Sean Hampton. Sean Hampton, by the way, is Matt Walsh's handler, or he's one of his people. This is let's just say I have my sources inside the Daily Wire. And Sean Hampton is I don't know if you guys are familiar. He's been on Matt Walsh's show before, but Sean Hampton is one of Matt Walsh's, I don't know if he's a scheduler or logistics guy. Maybe he's the producer guy. I know he's one of Matt's handlers.
It literally says right there, you fucking retard, executive producer. It literally says it right there on the fucking screen. Right there, executive producer.
This was sent to Pearl Davis, P. Davis, and Alyssa. I don't know who Alyssa is. Okay. Matt Walsh and Pearl Davis, hi. Thank you for your patience. Throughout this process, I just wanted to confirm that we are all set for March 12th and let you know we decided to go with Pearl's original suggestion of having two Daily Wire hosts, Matt Walsh and Michael Knowles, talk with Pearl and James Sexton. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you, Sean Hampton, executive producer, Bent Key Ventures, which of course is Matt Walsh's thing. So there's some receipts for you right there that they are in fact working with Pearl Davis. Black and white, 100%. Gotcha, bitch. So that plus, I think people already know.
Wait. Matt Walsh and Michael Knowles talk with Pearl and James Sexton. Wait, she was literally in the other fucking email, Rollo. She was in the original email, you idiot. She was in the other email. Do you also think James Sexton is working for Daily Wire now too? She was in the original email saying that this is what they were inviting him.
Sir,
all right.
Bent Key Ventures, which of course is Matt Walsh's thing. So there's some receipts for you right there that they are in fact working with Pearl Davis. Black and white, 100%.
Working with Pearl Davis. Working with Pearl Davis now. Got him. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha. Exposed. Gotcha. Oh, damn. Try hiding now. They accidentally put her name in the email. He changed it to working with Pearl Davis.
There's some receipts for you right there. The Key Ventures, which of course is working with Pearl Davis. Black and white.
With Pearl Davis. Black and white, guys. You got her. Ah, damn. They are working with Pearl Davis. Now, you fucking autists out there are gonna do this, literally working for, like they're paying her or something. Like, come on. Now. Don't be so literal, okay? Don't be so literal.
100%. Gotcha, bitch. So that plus, I think people already know the video from from it was Adam Sosnick's video. That was what 2022, I think, is when she was on with him. So long story short, more or less. Now here's the thing: is like people say, well, that doesn't prove that she's drawing a paycheck. Jeremy Boring. By the way, Jeremy, that was pretty good. I'll give you props for that one joke that you had there. Maybe I'm just going to paraphrase it here, but like Jeremy Boring decided, he's like, hey, I can tell you 100% that she's not on our payroll. I don't think she's on your payroll, but she is making money with you, and she is logistically working with you guys. I have it right there.
He said, I've 100% confirmed that Pearl does in fact work for/with Daily Wire today. Okay, so it says for/with. So it does say for/with. So he was just, he's confirmed that she's going on their show. That's all he was saying. That's all he was trying to say. I've got it. I've got the receipts. She's going on a Daily Wire show. I've got hard proof. Gotcha, bitch. So, dude, he is so dumb. He is so dumb. Ah!
Arrived at that through reason, so I think it's tethered to something, real. Does affect the way that I behave. And the way that I behave does, to some degree, affect the social circumstances in which we all live.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, actually, a friend of mine says facts don't care about your feelings. But politics largely cares about your feelings. And your feelings are cultivated through virtuous and vicious habits. And being selfish and sleeping around and not getting married and not having kids is vicious. And getting married is very virtuous.
I don't say that men should sleep around.
But you say they shouldn't get married, if you were to give advice, which you don't.
I say that men should be extremely cautious when getting married. I say they should vet women heavily. And if there are not enough wives, that might not be the way that they end up going.
So what should they do then?